Yes, so your rival shocked everyone and signed with you guys in the off-season. What did he bring to the team?
There was an adjustment period for everyone involved. Guys were skeptical it could work, but once they saw that him and I were cool, everybody bought in.
As players get into the later stages of their career, oftentimes it's an injury that leads to retirement.
After an injury like that, it takes some time to regain the strength to push the ball down the field.
All right, man, eyes up, eyes up. Take a look at what we got here. Let's remember what we're running. Okay? This means you go first.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Ain't nothing worse than losing your hero and trying to say bye. But we never know just when it's our time and legends are gone and we don't know why. So before they go, look, can't go toast. So give them a rose while they still alive. I'm feeling like Will. I feel like a prince. I'm feeling myself. I'm going to rebel. Cause I'm going to flex with no one can feel. Don't know how I feel. I wanted to flex and go for the check. I'm making a flip. My life is a flick.
This is it. We are going for gold.
Hey, man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. You finally getting it. You're starting to turn a corner, and that's what we like to see as a coaching staff. Show us some more.
With a playoff game in just a few days, everyone was waiting to find out if I'd be returning this week or if I'd hold off and hope for a win so I could possibly return in a later round. It was without a doubt one of the toughest decisions in my career. With a playoff game in just a few days, everyone was waiting to find out if I'd be returning this week or if I'd hold off and hope for a win so I could possibly return in a later round. It was without a doubt one of the toughest decisions in my career. I had no idea how the team would react on or off the field to my return. But deep down, I knew it was what I needed to do. Returning from an injury like this wasn't going to be easy. And in this situation, we needed to make the smartest possible decision so I could be effective all game long.
Today, from Soldier Field in Chicago, It's the NFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports.
Now, this great venue has hosted some memorable playoff games over the years, and these Bear fans are hoping to make some new memories today at Soldier Field in Chicago. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, as we've got a great one in store between the Seattle Seahawks and the Chicago Bears. And they will elect to not bring this one out, as our first drive will begin at the 25. Here come the Seahawks. Time for that off. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Mendoza, off play action. Steps away to his left. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again, Mendoza. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
1st and 10.
I don't think anyone would argue that having that extra week definitely helps come playoff time. And those were some fresh legs right there. That extra practice time and planning, certainly in evidence.
Mendoza now, throwing on 1st down. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
That's another.
Well, Charles, the big story today, obviously the courageous return to one of the league's best quarterbacks. When he was injured during an early season victory, the assumption was that he'd be out for the rest of the season. Well, we found out this week that this is not the case.
And you have to give him a lot of admiration and props for working his way back from what was thought to be a serious injury. And it's natural for him to want to be back out on the field. Remember, when he got hurt, this team was 4-0. But I also think we have to question whether or not he should be out there, putting his body on the line. And from the franchise's perspective, they have to wonder whether it's worth having him out there if he's not 100%.
And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown, Bears. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. To throw is Mendoza on 1st and 10. And this one's incomplete. He was looking for Joe Mixon there out of the backfield. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. 20, 10,
You thought you had it, didn't you?
touchdown, Chicago. A big play there, 75 yards, and the Bears have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a while.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now Mendoza on 1st down. Robinson's got it. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Allen Robinson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. first and 10. Mendoza. He's going to look deep down the field. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Oh, you got to feel it, baby.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Joe Mixon, 75 yards. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
And here's Mendoza throwing on first down. This is caught by Robinson. And nothing but daylight ahead.
I need to get my swag
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Allen Robinson saving his best for the playoffs with his... This offense has been humming right along. They've been scoring a lot of points here in the first half. We'll see if they can add more to their total. Mendoza on first and 10. That's complete to Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. A nice pass there. And Charles, how important do you think it is that the coaching staff helps him get in a good rhythm early on?
Partner, I think it's very important because not only has he been on a 3-month layoff, we still don't know how healthy he actually is and what his timing is going to be out on the field. So getting him comfortable, getting him success early, that's a big part of this game plan and a big part of what this coaching staff has to do.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown, Bears. Allen Robinson on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns as the Bears push further. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter.
56 to Mike. 56 to Mike. Check pass.
Mixon will get it to start the second half. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And now off to the races. Down the right side. Touchdown, Chicago. Joe Mixon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears will add on to their lead.
Apparently the week off hasn't hurt him much.
So following the fumble, this offense will get another shot at it as they quickly head back onto the field. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Ball carrier.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
They'll roll him out right. Now he'll let it go deep right. He's got a man complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Joe Mixon saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter.
Right there. 54, right there.
Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
34.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. On the run, it's Mixon. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
And having built that kind of a lead, they're able to do whatever they want right now. All momentum on their side, especially now running the football.
Yeah, you're talking about a defense being on their toes. They don't know what's going to hit them next at this point.
No, they went from toes to heels, and they're trying to figure out how to get back to the toes part.
Powerful running, and he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
On the carry. Jamal Adams there on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
The last run got 6, now second and 4.
26-yard line.
Right there, 54.
They'll run with Mixon. Room here to run. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That good for 19 and a first down.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about running them into submission.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal.
Brings up
Second and goal from inside the 5.
4-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bears will extend their lead. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll start here with a give to Mixon. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
The tackle made by...
But from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. You ain't going nowhere.
Mixon with a first down carry. Runs through the contact. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards and a Chicago first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now they run with Mixon. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting the 4th. He's the hot hand, so to speak, right? The hot feet in this situation. And he knows how to find the end zone. That time, he just didn't get there.
They are on to the next round of the playoffs, and the story will be the gritty, gutsy effort by one of the league's best QBs.
And he certainly proved the naysayers wrong today, partner. No doubt about that. Now, overall, an up-and-down performance, but he did enough for his team to get the win and advance to the next round. He and his team both have to have confidence and believe that he'll be better the next time out.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from...
After the game, I was even more sore than I expected I would be. I suppose that should have been a sign that the news I'd be getting from Coach wasn't great. The news was devastating, especially since I'd already worked so hard to come back from this injury once. But because I had to come back once, I knew that with a cautious approach, I could come back again.